A woman on X came under fire when she asked, where was God during slavery? If anything, he planned slavery. He saw that it was about to happen, but he did not do anything to prevent it from happening. Hello, my name is Reneilwe Morema, and I am your host right here on the African Diaspora News channel, reporting live from Johannesburg, South Africa. Check out this video of this woman asking where was God during the slavery days. It seems like this woman is going through an intrapersonal conflict within herself. Maybe she's finding it hard to fit in society, or maybe she's just questioning the injustice that befell the African community across the globe. Check out this video and let us come back and discuss.
Where was God during slavery in the United States? He was watching, of course, sitting up there, kicked back, chilling. When black babies were being fed to alligators in front of crowds of white people, he was watching. When black enslaved people were being whipped and tortured and lynched, he was watching. He saw it all happen because he sees all. And not only did he watch it happen, he planned for it to happen. He knew it would happen from the very beginning because everything is within God's plan. And he also knew and planned for the slave masters to give their enslaved people Bibles to read that were called slave Bibles that just had verses from the Holy Bible, from God's holy text that was telling the enslaved people, look, God wants you to be a slave. And I mean, they weren't exactly wrong. God did want them to be slaves because he planned it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been there. And even if they had gotten there outside of God's plan, he wouldn't be able to just stand back and watch that happen for hundreds of years if he didn't want it. But black Christians are way too far gone to ever even think about that. Actually, I've had some black Christians tell me that they're thankful that slavery happened, because without slavery, they would have never known God. And if slavery is how you got God, and that doesn't make you sit back and pause for a second, you're already too far gone.
You know, every single time I come across these videos on X about Christianity, spirituality, God, where were you when this was happening to me? God, where are you? Where are you? I came to realize that one, I am a Christian. I am fully a Christian, and when I read the story of Moses delivering the Israelites from the Egyptians, from the terror and the nightmare they faced in Egypt to Israel, it is one epic story that changed the trajectory of my life. I know that God will put you through trials and tribulations so that you can develop character. And I feel like this happened the same way to the African communities. We went through what we went through because we needed to develop character. We needed to develop resilience against bullying and other racist forms of abuse. And today we see it in our children, that resilient spirit, that our children are saying, you know what, we are not our great-grandparents. We refuse to be bullied in this new age, in this 21st century. And I am really proud. Maybe God ordained slavery to happen so that our character of resilience can develop through time and pass down from generation to generation. And secondly, God gives us free will. He did not say, you know what, today let us have slavery. Happy Slavery Day, everybody. I don't think that happened that way. God gives us choice. And I feel like the white community or the colonizers, they were given a choice. You see Africa with its beautiful land and minerals. What are you going to do? I gave the Africans these minerals, these resources, it's theirs. And we have allocated your stuff, your minerals or whatever to your country so everybody can live in harmony. But they decided to be greedy and come to the African continent and steal and cause all these mass violent penetration in our communities and cause a mass division and slavery, apartheid, and every colonial effect you can think of. So God gives us a choice. It is up to the humans to decide. Just like in sin, if God says, no, my son, don't do this, he gives you a scenario. It's either you can do this or you don't. And if you choose to do it, you have to deal with the consequences. And unfortunately, we were in the crossfire. We were the consequences. They are here to enrich themselves. They enriched themselves. And unfortunately, we are left to deal with the after effects of slavery and apartheid and all those violent wars and injustices caused against the African community. Unfortunately, but let us look at the bright side of this. It has built a resilient spirit. The black community across the globe is very resilient. You guys stand up for what you believe in. There are more, billionaires, black billionaires across the African continent. Black people are rising up and taking up space, taking their piece of cake in this world. They are showing these white people that we are not scared of you. We also belong here and will take our piece of cake and eat it. So regardless, this was meant for character development. I am a very spiritual person. I read the Bible. I believe that everything happens for a reason. Yes, we are not at the end of the tunnel yet. We don't see the light yet, but we are getting there. So my young sister, do not be weary. Do not be fearful. Do not worry. But in everything, take it to the Lord. Take it up in prayer and take it to the Lord. Talk to him about your worries, your trials and tribulation. And so does all the African communities. We need to start praying in our homes to strengthen our bloodlines, so that the next generation cannot have these kind of feelings, have these kind of doubts unto God. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss these groundbreaking conversations right here on the African Diaspora News channel.
Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the global black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News